The day that many Bears fans have been waiting for has come and gone, seeing the Chicago Bears draft a new quarterback and another wide receiver going all offense in the first round. We're going to talk about all and more right after this.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. I'm the host there, Haize, but more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Chi Bears Central on every social media platform we happen to be on. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into this content. And we now know who the Chicago Bears drafted in the first round. It's been feeling like forever. Everybody's been waiting to see what are the Bears going to do in the first round of this draft. And the Bears, for the first overall pick, didn't even get fancy, right? And for many people who wanted and was hoping to see the Chicago Bears trade down, I'm sure those people are disappointed. They end up drafting Caleb Williams at number 1 overall, which was already all but a foregone conclusion. And then they get Rome Odunze at number 9, a young wide receiver, a rookie wide receiver to pair with their rookie quarterback. There have been some doubts from Chicago Bears fans on if Rome Odunze was going to be there at number 9. Many of you guys in the comments had said their wide receiver is not going to be there at number 9. Well, it was. It was aided in the fact that the Atlanta Falcons also went Michael Penix at their draft position, which was kind of a reach, but nonetheless, this draft was an interesting one, seeing 23 offensive players going in the first round of the draft, which is something you don't typically see. We didn't see a defensive player drafted until number 15. That was with Liatu Latu going to the Indianapolis Colts. And so this is a draft that saw players like Chop Robinson drafted later in the draft as well. Darius Robinson, a guy that I like, drafted late in the first round. So it'd be interesting to see what the Bears do. Many people had thought that maybe the Bears are going to try to trade back into the first round after seeing how many of those quality defensive players drop down lower in this first round. The Bears ultimately did not end up doing that. They don't have another pick until round 3, so it'd be interesting to see tomorrow if the Bears do trade into the draft at any point in that second round, or if they kind of just wait till the third round pick. But for the first day of this draft, the Bears go all offense with Rome Odunze and Caleb Williams and kind of continue what we've seen this offseason from the Bears in the fact that they are completely revamping this offense for this team. And this is something that's major. It started off, of course, with revamping the offensive staff led by Shane Waldron, the offensive coordinator there. And then, making moves for Keenan Allen, bringing him into the team, Gerald Everett, DeAndre Swift, right, to add that to players that we already had here in DJ Moore. And then now you add Rome Odunze to that wide receiver core. This is probably already one of the more weapon-laden offenses that we've ever seen in Chicago Bears history, and it's really giving Caleb Williams every tool at his disposal to make sure that he's going to be successful right away. Now, many Bears fans are going to say, what about the offensive line, the center position, another tackle? And it remains to be seen if the Bears are going to be able to address all those areas, but outside of that, the Bears, as far as the offense so far, are really going to have a high-powered offense that Shane Waldron, at least I trust, is going to do a really good job at on top of everything else. So to continue to see how the Bears fill out the rest of this draft is going to be fun. To see how these players develop over time as well with Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze and just how what they have there. Like I said before, that not only did the Bears set up Caleb Williams to be great and to have a solid unit around him, they also set up Rome Odunze to have great mentors in front of him as well. When you look at DJ Moore, when you look at Keenan Allen, and the versatility that we're going to have in that passing game is going to be fun to watch. 2 tight end sets with Gerald Everett and Cole Kmet, and then you have your 3 wideouts there. Tyler Scott as well can probably fill in a little bit. And so it's going to add, we'll need to see more clarity as far as where we go in the draft outside of that. But as of right now, this has been a great day for the Chicago Bears and for the Bears fans that have wanted to see the Bears do some big things offensively. They've done that this offseason, and the Bears offense is going to be in so much of a better place for Caleb Williams than what it was for Justin Fields when he took over. And I know some Bears fans don't feel the best about that. You still get Bears fans that still say, well, why didn't you do it for Justin? At the end of the day, the woulda, coulda, shoulda will leave you always questioning or wondering. But what they've done now for the step that they've gotten, and I've said this before, with Ryan Poles going out and getting the guy that's now going to be looked at as his quarterback, he set this guy up about as well as you can. Still got some work to do on that offensive line. The Bears in tomorrow's tomorrow's day of the draft have one pick in round 3. That's the 11th pick in the 3rd round as well. So to see what the Bears do there at number 75 is going to be interesting. And then they don't pick again until the 22nd pick in the 4th round. So, but the Bears have, Ryan Poles has said it, and many people doubted that Ryan Poles because of the way he's been coy about things before, but he said that they were comfortable with the 4 picks that they had in this draft. And that was made evident today, at least through this first round, by them not trading back, by them not making any kind of brash moves. For the most part, the first round pretty much went as expected, right? And Odunze is going to be a great pickup by the Chicago Bears. And it's really truly a new look offense that we're heading to for the Chicago Bears, for Justin Fields, for everyone. And to see how this is going to continue to develop is going to be fun. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below. How do you feel that the Chicago Bears did in today's draft? We did have a live stream on during the draft. I won't drop that on the podcast side. It was almost a 3-hour stream, so I'm not going to necessarily drop that as a podcast. If you're on the podcast side, this is your update as far as the Bears' first round moves in the draft. And we'll have an episode out tomorrow, which is going to be a mailbag. So make sure you guys get your thoughts in. Make sure you're following the show at Shy Bears Central. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, ChicagoBearsCentral@gmail.com. And then lastly, if you want to leave a text message and our voicemail for the mailbag, 773-242-9336. We are the #1 spot for everything Chicago Bears related, thanks to you guys. And like I like to end every episode on, Chi-Town up, but Bear down. Love you guys. Peace, y'all.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.